from December 5th to 7th at Spo1 Park, Kumjang Sports Park Gymnasium. The tournament will determine seeding points for the 2025 World Fencing Championships and the 2026 Nagoya Asian Games. Featuring 170 athletes from 24 countries, including 20 from Korea, the competition will include preliminaries on December 5th, individual rounds on the 6th, and team events on December 7th. Notable competitors include Hong Se-na, Park Ji-hee, and Kim Gi-hyun. Admission is free. The Korea Ocean Business Corporation is running a nationwide campaign to promote eco-friendly ships until January 31st, 2025. Participants can join a board game available in both physical and online formats, where they navigate the world, acquire eco-friendly equipment, and strategize to reduce emissions. The player with the lowest emissions wins. The campaign aims to raise awareness about eco-friendly ships and equipment and encourage support for related infrastructure development. For more details and to join the game, visit the corporation's website and social media channels. Time for international news. The European Commission is reportedly planning new regulations aimed at deporting illegal immigrants more effectively. According to a December 2nd report by Politico Europe local time, the measures will streamline deportation processes and prevent migrants from going into hiding. These regulations would include requirements for migrants to register at immigration detention facilities. With rising demands for European Union-level action on illegal immigration, particularly from countries like Poland and Italy, the newly launched European Commission is expected to prioritize these policies. Time now for the weather. Currently, it is 10 degrees Celsius and clear. The temperature will average around 6 degrees this evening. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Have you ever walked barefoot? Now in the summer, walking barefoot on the sand lets you feel each grain of warm sand beneath your feet and a wave gently brushing against your toes. In autumn, strolling barefoot along a forest trail allows you to feel the cool, soft earth while taking in the beauty of the colorful leaves around you. Even now, many people enjoy the simple joy of barefoot walks, shoes in hand, so why not give it a try? Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick it off with this song, YMCA by Village People.
1, 2, 3.
Yourself off the ground, I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy, young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there, and I'm sure you will find many ways to have a walk up the street, it's a place there called the YMCA. They can start you back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for your mental joy. You can hang out with all the boys. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. Young man, pick yourself off the ground. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Young man, are you listening to me? Young man, what do you wanna be? YMCA. You'll find it at the YMCA. No man, young man, does it all by himself. Young man, put your pride on the shelf. YMCA. And just go to the YMCA. Young man, I was once in your shoes. Young man, I was down with the blues.
MCA. Yeah, that was YMCA by Village People. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to For Your Busan. I am your host, David Kim. Now, did you know that walking is one of the best daily exercises that you can do? A growing trend in this area is barefoot walking. Well, this area, speaking of Busan, right? And Busan is embracing it with new facilities. In Gangsa district, near Shino Park, an 800-meter barefoot trail has been completed, featuring evening lights and foot washing station for added convenience. And so if you're new to this whole barefoot walking concept, just remember to start slow. Begin with short 15 to 20-minute sessions to let your feet and ankles adapt to no shoes, basically, right? So your body's got to adjust to that, gradually increasing time and distance. And listen to your body and ease up if you experience any pain or discomfort. Don't push yourself saying that no pain, no gain. That might not be the case if you're just starting on this barefoot walk journey. So barefoot walking offers great health benefits and helps you reconnect with nature. And it's essential to follow safety tips and take it slow. So try it for yourself if you have not yet tried barefoot walking. And I know you guys don't wear shoes at home, and you could say, hey, I barefoot walk every day at home. But that's just walking around at home. We're talking about outdoor walk. So no shoes, no socks, just your feet touching the ground. Preferably soil or sand. So yeah, Busan's new barefoot trail is ready for you. So go out, take it slow, 10 to 15 minutes, and gradually increase the time or the intervals. Well, once again, good afternoon. Welcome to For Your Busan. I see lots of people have signed in, logged in to NutTube because we are streaming live right now. Go on to youtube.com. If you go to 부산영어방송, you see the red circle. That means we are live. 지금 생방송 많이들 참여하고 계시는데요. Good afternoon, everybody. And I was reading earlier, and Pure Brian asked me to take off my glasses. And I know he was joking around, but, these requests that I can do, I'll glad to do it. It's not that hard to take off glasses. So the reason why I have these new glasses on, and I know I did, how do I call it? Eye correction surgeries. I don't want to promote the name of the surgeries, right? But eye correction surgeries done over the weekend, and it does require me to have 4 different eye drops a day. like every 3 to 4 hours. I didn't know there were a lot of post-treatment things that I have to do for my eyes, but it's essential. They say early eye care management is critical and crucial if I want to recover my eyesight from -3 or something that I had to +1.0 or even better. Cross my fingers, knock on wood, right? All right, anyway, we've got lots of segments coming your way in the next hour and 45 minutes. But in the meantime, I need you guys to send me a text topic suggestion. What should we talk about in the next hour and 45 minutes? If you have any text topic suggestions, text it to us at pound 9050. 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101. Hey, Kakao Talk message. You can add us on Kakao Talk. Search for 부산영어방송 as a friend and chat with us there. And also on NotTube Live, a few idioms to learn. And DJ, short for David's Journal. You get to find out what I stumbled upon today. It's a space where we'll share innovative and creative ideas with our listeners, sparking inspiration and curiosity. And then we have Relationship Matters with Yulian, Dudian, the Beautyan to come in and discuss all sorts of interesting relationship stuff with people. And the second half, we have On the Mic segment. We get to listen to the stories of Busan locals who are interviewed. And then, of course, our daily quiz segment where you can participate to win some cool prizes. And my hometown Olympics. We get to spotlight the sports scene that are happening here in Busan with our guest, a reporter, Steve. 네, 오늘도 문자, 카카오톡 그리고 너튜브 라이브 댓글로 참여해주신 분들께 선물이 기다립니다. 저와 함께 2시간 끝까지 같이 해주시길 바라고요. If you text in and you get picked as a winner, you could win one of many prizes that we have here. Coffee coupons or chicken 한 마리 coupon or pizza 한 박스? 한 판. Not 한 box. 한 판. Yeah. Not 한 조각. 한 판. All right. All right, stick around. Don't go anywhere. We'll go right into our first segment, Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
It is time. We have Busan Is with Hong Dang Dang in the studio. Good afternoon.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
네, 아유 좋네요. 뭔가 쌀쌀하면서도 가을은 있고 겨울도 있고 막 공존하는 느낌, 부자가 되는 느낌이라서요.
뭔가 2-in-1, 일석이조의 날씨죠.
네.
겨울도 느끼고
네,
가을도 느끼고.
햇살이 따뜻할 때는 차 안에 앉아 있으면 봄볕 같아요. 네, 그렇죠. 세계?
아, 그렇죠. 차 안에 있으면 좀 따뜻한 그리고
네,
창문 조금
나른하고.
열면은
네.
시원시원하고.
여름까지?
네, 여름까지. 여름은 inside the buildings. 네. 왜냐하면은
네.
밖에 추우니까.
맞아요.
A lot of the buildings have started turning on heaters.
네.
히터를 팡팡팡 틀더라고요. 그래서 안에 들어오면 또 너무
그러네요.
더워요.
네. 아이고, 잘하고 있는 건지
We have 4
모르겠습니다.
seasons here in Busan.
네, 잘 지내고 계시죠?
Yeah,
네.
I hope everyone's doing well as well.
네, 오늘은 또 하얀 안경을 또 끼고 뭔가 세상이
this is
환해 보입니다.
new, brand new.
네.
It's not expensive. I just bought it for blue light and UV ray filters on it.
좀 보호하기 위해서.
네,
잠시.
전자기기 저희가 너무 많이 보니까
맞아요. 네.
every day, every second of the day, I have my phone, I have my tablet, I have a computer,
맞아요.
laptop.
맞아요. 어느 순간 정전이 되거나 이 배터리가 없으면 사람이 일시정지 되더라고요. 내가 뭐 이거 말고는 아무것도 할 게 없었나?
그래서 요즘 디지털 디톡스도 많이 하잖아요.
네, 맞습니다.
절에
네.
가거나 캠핑을 가거나.
맞아요.
Yeah.
손에 뭔가 없으면 또 약간 불안한. 어른도 이러는데 우리 아이들이 너무 익숙해져 버리면 이게 안 되니까
Yeah.
어른들은 자꾸 뺏으려고 하고 아이들은 못 놓 그쵸.
그것도 케이오스네요.
아, 그러니까요.
Alright,
네.
let's go on with some news, shall we?
네. 자, 부산시가 오늘 시청과 경찰청 사이 도로변에서 헌혈버스 석 대를 이용해서 올해 마지막 직원 단체 헌혈을 실시했습니다. 어제 날짜를 기준으로 부산 지역 혈액 보유량은 3.41분인데요. 응급 상황 대비 최소 보유량인 4흘치를 겨우 넘기고 있고 적정 수준인 5일분에는 매우 부족한 상태입니다.
So Busan City held its employee blood donation drive for the final time this year today near City Hall using 3 donation buses. The campaign aims to address winter blood shortages with current reserves at 3.4 days, below the optimal 5-day supply.
네, 부산시 교육청은 오는 6일 전국 학교 비정규직 연대가 이 총파업을 예고함에 따라서 교육활동 공백을 최소화하기 위한 대책을 세웠습니다. 시교육청은 오늘부터 3일 동안 본청과 5개 교육지원청의 파업 상황실을 운영하게 됩니다. 교육공무원직 전원이 파업에 참여하는 상황을 가정해서 학교와 교육지원청에서 자체 추진 계획을 만들어 시행하도록 했는데요. 급식과 보살핌, 늘봄교실, 특수교육 등 학생과 학부모들의 불편이 예상되는 분야를 중심으로 구체적인 대응 방안을 마련하고 있습니다.
So the Busan Metropolitan City Office of Education announced measures to minimize disruptions from the December 6th strike by the School Irregular Workers Union. A strike response manual was distributed outlining phased responses and strategies for impacted areas like school meals, after-school care, and special education. Situation rooms will also operate from December the 4th for 3 days to manage the response.
네, 내일 오전 부산역 광장에서 시내버스 새 디자인을 선보이는 빅버스 시민 공개 행사가 열립니다. 시내버스 새 디자인의 명칭이 빅버스인데요. 일반 버스와 좌석버스 두 종류에 적용됐습니다. 차량 외부 도색과 외부 번호, 노선, 차량 내부 노선도 부착물, 외부에 있는 광고면 등 모든 디자인이 9년 만에 새로운 모습으로 바뀌게 됩니다. 부산의 시내버스 운행 차량은 총 2,500여 대거든요. 이 가운데 매년 새롭게 교체되는 200대에서 300대가량의 차례로 새로운 디자인이 적용될 예정입니다.
That's right. So Busan City will unveil a new design for its city buses at the Big Bus City or Citizen Unveiling event on the 4th tomorrow at Busan Station Plaza. Now, the new design, named Big Bus, will be applied to both standard and seating buses, and it marks the first complete overhaul of design of the buses in 9 years, covering external paintwork, route and number displays, internal route maps, and advertising spaces. And the new design will be rolled out gradually on newly introduced vehicles.
네, 한국해양진흥공사는 내년 1월 31일까지 친환경 선박의 중요성을 널리 알리기 위한 대국민 캠페인을 실시합니다. 이번 캠페인은 친환경 항해의 가치를 재미있고 또 직관적으로 경험할 수 있도록 직접 이 보드게임을 제작했는데요. 보드게임을 실제 배포하는 것은 물론이고 온라인 버전도 동시에 출시할 예정입니다. 게임 참가자는 전 세계를 항해하면서 각종 친환경 설비를 획득하고 이를 활용해 선박에서 발생하는 매연을 줄이는 전략을 세워야 합니다. 가장 적은 매연을 발생시킨 참가자가 우승을 하게 되고요. 최근 국제해사기구가 설정한 환경 목표에 따라서 선박에서 발생하는 매연을 줄이는 것은 해양산업에서 아주 중요한 과제 중 하나로 부각되고 있고 우리 부산항에 바로 보면 배들이 너무 많이 서 있거든요. 네, 거기에서 친환경 선박의 중요성 우리 지역에도 바로 관계가 있죠. 자세한 보드게임에 대한 내용은 해양진흥공사 홈페이지나 소셜미디어 채널에서 확인할 수 있습니다.
So the Korea Maritime Promotion Corporation announced a nationwide campaign to promote eco-friendly ships running until January the 31st. The campaign features a board game that allows participants to explore eco-friendly navigation by acquiring equipment and strategies to minimize ship emissions. An online version will also be available. The player with the lowest emissions wins, highlighting the importance of reducing ship emissions, a key maritime industry goal aligned with International Maritime Organization or IMO targets.
네, 2024 부산 SK텔레콤 여자 플레레 국제 월드컵 펜싱 선수권 대회가 오는 5일부터 7일까지 금정체육공원 체육관에서 열립니다. 여자 플레레 월드컵은 한국 펜싱이 세계적인 경쟁력을 갖출 수 있도록 기반이 된 대회인데요. 파리 올림픽이 마친 후 국내에서 열리는 첫 시니어 국제 월드컵 대회입니다. 이번 대회는 내년 세계 펜싱 선수권 대회 또 2026년 나고야 아시안 게임 등의 시드 배정 포인트를 두고 총 24개국 170명의 선수가 참가하게 됩니다. 모든 경기는 무료로 관람할 수 있고요. 또 4강전부터는 유튜브로도 실시간 방송됩니다. 세계 랭킹 1, 2, 3위의 정상급 해외 선수들이 참가하고요. 국내 선수로는 세계 랭킹 22 홍세나 선수 등이 참가할 예정입니다.
So the 2024 Busan SK Telecom Women's Foil International World Cup Fencing Championship will take place from the 5th until the 7th at Gimjeong Sports Park Gym. Now, this senior-level international tournament, the first in South Korea since the Paris Olympics, serves as a key event for South Korean fencing's global competitiveness. Organized by the International Fencing Federation and Korea's fencing bodies, it offers seed points for the 2025 World Fencing Championships and the 2026 Nagoya Asian Games.
네, 자 부산 소식을 전해드렸고, 자 하하 웃는 하루에 하나씩. 속담 시간입니다.
Okay, time for Korean idioms.
네, 오늘 아주 쉬운 문제 준비했습니다. 빈칸에 바로 맞추실 수 있을 거예요.
Okay.
자, 먼 땡땡보다 가까운 이웃이 낫다. 먼 누구보다
먼 뭐보다
네, 가까운 이웃이 낫다. 두 번째 또 있어요. 또
오케이.
공통적인 말입니다.
오케이.
땡땡이 땅을 사면 배가 아프다. 누가 땅을 사면
친구.
배가 아프다. 친구 배 아파요?
동생. 동생이 땅이 사면 배가 아프다.
배 아파. 왜 배가 아프지?
왼수.
왼수는 더 아프겠다.
왼수가 땅을 사면 배 아프다.
배가 아픈 것뿐만이
배탈 난다.
자,
네.
공통으로 들어가는 것은 먼 누구보다 가까운 이웃이 낫다.
먼 친척.
네, 맞습니다.
친척이에요?
맞아요. 네, 먼 친척.
하나도
네.
안 아픈데요, 저는.
네, 그리고 또 땡땡이 땅을 사면 배가 아프다. 공통은 아니네요. 공통은 아닌데 뭐 비슷하긴 한데
네.
단어는 다릅니다. 먼 이게 사촌보다
네.
가까운 이웃이 낫다. 먼 친척보다 가까운 이웃이 낫다. 이렇게 쓰기도 하거든요.
사촌이 땅을 사면
그리고
배가
사촌이
아프대요?
땅을 사면 배가 아프고 친척은 조금 먼 느낌이긴 하네요.
네.
다 포괄되니까.
I love my families. Yeah. All
배 안
equally.
아프다.
하나도 축하해야죠.
그럼요.
네,
네.
같이 땅 쓰게.
여기에 뭐 나 좀
네.
키울게. 상추 좀 키워서 먹을까?
나 요만큼만 이제 요만큼만.
네, 먼 친척보다 가까운 이웃이 낫다는 이웃끼리 친하게 지내면 먼 곳에 사는 가족보다 또 친척보다 낫다는 뜻이고요. 네. 그리고 사촌이 땅을 사면 배가 아프다는 것은 남이 잘 되는 것을 기뻐해주지 않고 이렇게 축하해줘야 되는데 오히려 질투하고 시기한다는 뜻으로 많이 쓰이게 되죠. 네. 근데 여기서 문제가 아니라 사실은 본 문제는 하하 업그레이드가 있습니다.
업그레이드요?
네.
What's that?
자, 가족의 호칭이 나와서 가족의
네.
호칭을 우리 데이빗 맞춰주세요.
네.
네. 아버지의
네.
친형제 자매의
네.
아들이나 딸과의 촌수는 몇 촌일까요?
Let me guess. Let me just do 7촌. 6촌.
아버지의 친형제와
네.
자매의 아들이나 딸.
That's 5촌.
좀 더
6촌.
아니 좀만 더.
8촌. 9촌.
아니
4촌.
네, 그렇죠. 사촌. 아까 그 사촌이 땅을 사면 배가 아프다는 것이
네.
이 사촌입니다.
엄청 가깝네요.
가깝죠. 네. 그리고 하나 더. 남편의 여자 입장에서 남편의
네.
누나나
네.
여동생을 뭐라고 한다? 초성 퀴즈. 시옷, 니은, 이응.
시옷 니응 이은 서누이.
비슷하다.
시누이.
시누이. 맞습니다. 하나만 더. 손 위에 누이나 손 아래 누이의 남편.
손이 뭐예요?
자기와 같은 학렬보다 위에.
나보다 위에 있는
네네.
사람, 선배님.
선배 나 학렬과 같은 나보다 누이. 누나나
누나나.
손 아래 여동생의 남편.
That's 형부?
형부라고 부르고 나는 매부. 내 남편이
매부?
매부.
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 So you're
어렵죠?
형부, you're 매부. Where's my boo? 저는 my boo도 없는데요.
가족의 예전
포부? What's 포부? 포열 부산. 마이부 먼저 아세요? 마이부?
말부?
네, 마이부는 이제 여자친구한테 애칭으로 쓸 수 있는 겁니다.
여자친구에게.
뭐 여자친구가 남자한테도 할 수 있어요.
둘 다 할 수
마이부.
있구나.
네.
결혼해서는요?
해도 돼요.
해도 되고.
네, 그냥 애칭.
애칭처럼.
자기야 같은
자기야
거.
같은
마이부.
하니 이런
네.
거.
하니, 예.
마이부 같은.
노래에 많이 나옵니다. R&B 노래 많이 들으면
네, 네.
마이부 마이부 뭐 이렇게 막 나와.
마이부.
아이고 참나.
네, 호칭에 대한 업그레이드까지
Cool.
마치고 가겠습니다.
네, thank you so much, 홍당당. Now, before we go, today's text topic has it been chosen yet? 오늘의 문자 주제가 정해졌습니다.
네.
이연주님께서 제안해 주셨는데요. 이연주님의 메시지를 일단 볼까요? 추운 겨울날 제일 재밌게 할 수 있는 보드 게임은 뭔가요? 밖에 못 나가 놀면 보드 게임이 최고니까요.
그럼요.
So what kind of board games do you like to play in the cold winter?
오늘 그 소식에 그 친환경 선박의 중요성을 알리기 위한 보드 게임도 있었잖아요.
네.
직접 만든다고 하는데 집에서 정말 어렸을 때부터 했던 브루마블 게임.
브루마블.
네, 세계 여행하면서 주사위 돌려서 거기에 호텔도 세우고 빌딩도 세우고 땅 문서도 사고 팔기도 하고 사기도 하고 재밌었고요. 그리고 윷놀이. 이건 정말 재밌다. 윷놀이.
윷놀이.
네.
Yeah, 윷놀이 is good.
네, 윷놀이 재밌습니다. 네. 브루마블은 끝나지 않아요. 특히 은행에서 대출까지 받을 수 있다라고 전제를 해버리면 끝나지가 않아서
네.
하루 종일 걸리는데 윷놀이는 그래도 끝나더라고요.
혹시 한국에도 이런 게임이 있는지 모르겠는데요. Battleship 있나요? Battleship.
배럴십?
약간 How do I explain Battleship? 내 배들을 이렇게 놓고
네.
상대방도 배들을 이렇게 한 판에 넣고 제가 컬아웃 하는 거예요. L1 미사일을 쏘는 거예요. L1 그러니까 맞으면은 적이 하나 맞고
지우개 따먹기?
약간 그런 건데 you have to it's like a 바둑 but blindfolded 바둑 I guess.
던져서 뭔가 따먹기? 공깃돌놀이 이런
Yeah.
걸까요?
저 Battleship 어릴 때 진짜 많이 했거든요. 친구들이랑.
뭔가 그런 비슷할 것 같아요.
Yeah.
뭔가 이렇게 맞추고 그 이름이 뭐지?
비슷한 거 분명히 있을 것 같아요.
있습니다.
네.
세계 공통이에요. 우리 아이들은 돌 하나
네.
나무까지 하나로도 정말 잘 놀았으니까.
그렇죠.
그렇죠?
네.
전 대륙이 다 그렇게 놀았을 겁니다.
Exactly. All right, thank you so much for coming in, 홍당당.
네, 뵙겠습니다.
Yes, see you tomorrow.
감사합니다.
Okay, now that was Hong Dang Dang with us for Busan Is, going over some news, and also today's text topic is about board games that you like to enjoy at home, especially because weather's gonna get colder and you might not want to go outside, but maybe invite your friends over to play some board games all together or with your family members. Now, Battleship is not in Korea. It's Sang Yun Kim Nim. Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe we should start importing one of these. It's a great, fun, family fun board game type stuff. Anybody else? 윷놀이 추천 많네요. 윷놀이 많고 땅보다는 로또요? What is that? Text me about your board games. Give me a board game suggestion, not Lotto stuff.
사촌이 땅을 사면 배 같은데 로또 되면
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I feel ya. Yeah, I feel ya. All right. We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. It's a song requested by Benny Nim. This is Dynamite by BTS.
'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. My shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat treat like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm
time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, do you know what my favorite fruit is? Here's a hint. It's not expensive. It's popular for diets and it's yellow, sometimes brown. Yep, it's banana. Now, bananas are affordable, delicious, and available year-round. But recently, I learned that a banana that's sold for $6.2 million. Can you imagine? Now, this wasn't just any banana. It was an art piece called Comedian. It was literally a banana taped to a white wall, created to critique the art market. And while some dismissed it as a joke, others praised it as a masterpiece blending humor and critical thinking. Now, the banana itself only cost 35 cents, but its concept made it worth millions. Now, this story made me realize that even the simplest things in life can hold extraordinary value as we view them differently. And so today, I'll start looking for art in the everyday moments around me. And who knows, I might find my own masterpiece.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
It is time for Relationship Matters with none other than Yulian, Beautyan, Durian. Yay, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Hey, you brought along with you some friends of yours. They're outside of the studio. Maybe we can get the camera to zoom in on them as well. We've got 3 kids and another neighbor, I guess.
It's my daughter and they're good twin friends.
Oh, nice.
They're twins.
Yeah.
They
Cool.
literally live right next to my house.
Oh, wow.
같은 층.
Wow.
I open the door and it's like, hi.
Okay, so you guys never fought.
Not yet.
Okay, hopefully never. 네.
We're good.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And I got to say, I waved to a kid I didn't know, but he told me that it was
Yeah,
her
they
daughter.
know you though.
Cool.
They've watched us.
All right, well, welcome. We've had people waiting for you to come in. We've had user JI, bunch of numbers, and QNIM saying, 언제 나오나요?
Oh, it's me.
Yulian Beautyan is here. All right, and in this segment, we talk about all sorts of things.
Yes.
About people and relationships with people. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be anything.
Lovers.
Exactly. So what's the theme for today?
So today I want to talk about something that many of us might have experienced before, which is borrowing or lending money.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's quite a
I don't like
troublesome subject. And we all know lending or borrowing money between friends can quite oftentimes end up in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
But can there be exceptions? So that's what I want to talk about today. So David, do you have any experiences lending money to your friend or perhaps borrowing money?
I've borrowed money before. And I've borrowed money, not a lot. I borrowed money from 3 people in total. I paid them back.
Right.
And I also lent money to about 2 people. And
Is
I
the
got
amount
them back.
like a significant
No,
amount?
it
or
was
is it
just-
like, can you pay for my lunch today? Or what was it?
It's like half of what you would pay for a laptop, maybe.
Oh, so it's not too
it's not
small,
a-
but like it's not over like
Yeah.
100만 원 or
It's like, it's not like pocket change money.
Right, right.
But it's something I needed to, like, let's say, clear my credit card bill.
Oh, I
I
see, I
miscalculated. And I'm like, dude, I'm just a couple $100 short.
Right.
Can you like lend me? I'll pay you back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are with really good friends of yours, and then
Yeah.
they never ended up making the relationship awkward
Oh,
or
no.
anything.
Yeah.
So this is a very good scenario.
Yeah. Fortunate. Very fortunate.
Very fortunate, but I know a lot of people who were unfortunate with
Oh, for sure.
lending money.
Yeah.
So let's first talk about priority. To be honest, when it comes to paying back
debts or debt that you owe a friend, you know, the debt that you owe your friend is probably at the end of the priority list, right? If your friend has borrowed money already from a bank or, you know, a credit card or even like a loan shark, obviously they are prioritized before you are. So because borrowers do tend to prioritize loans based on consequences, not really relationships. So they're going to be paying for all those interests before they think about you. So compare that to a loan from a friend or family member, which oftentimes, I'm sure you didn't write anything in paper because the amount of money was not so big. So there's no real immediate repercussions for missing a repayment. So the obvious thing is you're not going to be prioritized, which is why it's one obvious reason why it's not a good idea to be lending money.
Yeah.
And there's also the problem of repetition, right? If you lend them once, it's likely that they're going to keep on asking.
Yeah.
I'm sure that hasn't been the case for you, but you know that tactic that used by scammers who ask for small favors at first, fulfill their promises, perhaps with a little bit of interest, and then now that you've built a trust, you keep on asking for a bigger loan, and then you feel like you're going to get a bigger amount of interest. Have you heard that scam? It's been quite on the news.
There's been
this year and last year.
so many different type of scams out there. That one I also heard, but also heard from, like, let's say a tech support in a country. They do tech support, and they're like, "Oh, we'll fix your computer." Because they've applied for computer help.
Okay.
And then they would be like, oh, okay, you're going to get the rebate back for the amount of services that you purchased from us. And then they would give an extra zero on the rebate saying, oh, sorry, I accidentally transferred $3,000, not $300. And it was just like a modified screenshot.
Oh my, so
And
they
then-
ended up paying back
$3,000.
That's a really scary scam.
And imagine times like thousands of people.
Right.
Really?
Oh, that's a really tricky one.
Yeah.
So anyway, even if
Yeah.
it's not a scam, even if it's your friend, this problem of repetition always exists because if you lend them once, it's most likely that they are going to continue to ask. So I've had an experience where it wasn't my personal experience, but I had a friend who had another friend who kept on asking for money, to borrow money. So at the time, she gave some cash in her wallet, just like, this is all I have. So just, sorry.
Yeah.
But the next time the borrower asked for money again and my friend refused, she actually asked my friend, if you don't have cash with you, can you just send me a bag of rice to my house? But that's like, what do you think? Is that like borrowing or is that just like asking for help, pretty much? But you know, my friend, she has such a soft heart that asking for money, it sounds a little iffy and like you don't want to be giving money, but if this person can't even afford a bag of rice. So I was like, did you send her a bag of rice? And she said she did.
Oh, wow.
So these methodologies kind of changing, and I think it kind of like was using her emotional thing to get some like sympathy.
Emotional trigger.
Yes.
To get something bigger.
So I was like, at this point, she's asking for your money in a way that she's never going to be paying you back. And I know many people have experienced this. Those who ask for money easily, sometimes they assume it's okay to take free money because they feel like the person is really well off. They're living a good life.
Right.
So I've had friends who've had friends who kept on borrowing money. And then they were like waiting to get their money paid back. But you know, we're all connected on SNS. And the person's like going on trips, getting you clothes, and it's really pissing my friend off.
Oh no.
So multiple times. So I feel like in that case, some people just kind of assume we don't have to pay that particular person back because you're well off. Like, just give me your money kind of attitude.
Yeah, so when it comes to money, when it comes to business, doing anything with your friend that could potentially ruin and risk your relationship with this person that you potentially love and care about.
Right.
I have been doing it for the last 3 years or so. I write contracts with them.
Oh.
And I tell them, hey, real talk. This is just for our own good.
Right.
And this, I know we...
Do they
now-
not get hurt when you say, let's
No.
have it on contract?
No, let's have it on paper and let's record our voices on it. But I will help you if you really need that help.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, wow.
But you
I
got
don't
you
know,
got to
do
make it legit.
Do you recommend that?
If you're gonna give,
Method?
if you're gonna be lending like big sums of money, let's say we're talking like 1,000만 원 단위 to maybe 1억, right? You gotta have the papers done, legal stuff, maybe even a lawyer involved.
Really?
I think
I
so.
just feel like, no. Unless your
no, if you're
life
really-
is on the
Okay.
line,
Yeah.
just no straight
Oh
up.
no. But if
If
you
the
really
money's
care
so
about
big.
this person,
If you care about this person, you know why they need the money.
yeah.
Maybe I'm a little cold-hearted.
But then I'll be like, you know what? If it's like 10만 원, I'll just give you 10만 원. That's okay.
Of
like
course,
small
of
sums are
course.
okay.
But with
that's
big ones,
only
yeah,
one
of course.
time. Yeah.
I know people who've had those type of promises on paper, but still stressful nevertheless. Because you don't put a date on the paper, do you? Pay me back until this date.
Oh no, we have to.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you have to
Because I
make it
know
all
a person
legal.
who didn't get stressed. They like documented everything, but
Yeah.
there wasn't like a date.
You gotta put everything
Okay.
there and sign it on top of those dates.
Do you think this is like
도장. You know, the
도장
Korean
everywhere.
도장.
Yes.
도장 is not that hard. Sign is hard because you have to sign every time. But 도장 is just 인감. You put 인감.
Yeah.
인감 찍.
good tip?
But that's just me.
인감찍 everywhere.
That's just me being careful.
Yes, of course.
And I might
I'm even
sound like a
surprised
total
that you,
T.
huh?
They'll probably be like, "You're such a T." I'm like, but you know, this is technical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know people who get like hurt when people say, "Can we do this contract?"
Okay.
But it is a smart way.
It is.
But I think, but this is a cultural thing. I feel like it's a Korean thing, right? Like this Chong culture that we kept on talking about last week.
I feel like
because in the
yeah.
States, do you lend each other money?
Yeah,
That
exactly.
With a contract?
Yeah, I've never had.
I feel like that never
No.
happens.
Yeah, actually, lending money, borrowing money between friends never really happened ever
the
in the U.S. or Canada. It's not a culture of
It's not. It's something that
Your money's
it's
your
like
money.
crossing the line, right?
unless you are homeless. That's the case where you're able to donate, give money, right? But you never ask. Yeah, I don't think you ever ask. You can sleep over at someone's house, so that's a totally different
Right.
concept. But money-wise, no. We've
Yeah.
had okay, Pure Brightname saying, "Hey, that's wise." And then
Wise
Sangyun
David.
Kimnim said, "I totally agree with David's point." Ah, thank you. If they
I
push
never disagreed.
no, you were confused a little bit. If they push back making it on paper, I believe they are not taking it seriously as they ask. For small money, I'll just lend them assuming I'm okay with no payback. Exactly. With Sangyun Kimnim as well, and you agreed with this point as well. Small sums of money like 10만 원, 20만 원, and you have it just laying around. I'm like, sure, just take it if you really need it.
Yeah, without even expecting that person to give it
If
back.
they don't pay it back with like extra 10% on top, let's say, extra cream on top,
Yeah.
my MBTI F emotional level might get a little damage.
If they don't pay it back.
Yeah.
Also, you are giving them the 10만 원 thinking they will give it back to
Oh,
you
they
with
gotta.
a little bit of love.
Yeah. They gotta at least buy me lunch or something.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Like later on when they're
Right,
okay.
right.
Whether it be 2 years or 3 years. Yeah.
Good point.
Hopefully they get, But fortunately, I don't really have any friends that are in need of financial help.
Yes.
And I
Not
hope you
yet.
too.
Now, I don't personally, but
Yeah.
I've seen many people. And I have a little story that I brought with me today.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because we can say money really complicates relationships.
For sure.
So let's imagine a family. There's a mother, father, son, and daughter. The son and daughter are in their 20s. And this family has been struggling financially for a long, long time. One day, the daughter wins a lottery, which is like a life-changing amount of money for them. Now, being generous and wanting to help, she decides that she doesn't have to, but she's going to share the money with her family because they all need it. It's a very beautiful gesture.
Right.
But do you think this story had a happily ever after ending?
Well, the way you're telling it, no. The way you're telling it, it's like
just gave it
maybe the
away.
family took all the lottery money.
No,
Oh.
they did not. So after
Okay.
sharing the money, they were living a good life in the beginning. But one day the mother and the daughter gets into a heated argument. The fight becomes so intense that the daughter gets so frustrated she demands her money back to her mom.
Okay.
And the mother was so shocked and hurt, her 자존심 상해 by her daughter's reaction, that their relationship completely kind of broke.
Oh no.
Because money can make everything so sensitive, right?
Yeah.
It's about like 자존심, if you keep ask it back kind
Yeah.
of thing. And at the end, the family did not recover from it at all.
No.
So I know they stopped speaking to each other,
Yeah.
some members of a family, and this is a story, it's a true story
Wow.
about someone that I know.
Oh no.
So I think it's a really good story in that, you know, money always comes with some expectations. There's nothing of if you're giving it to you out of love,
Yeah.
but you have to receive it thinking that this person is going to expect something from you. And it can create much more tension, even
for
if it's
sure.
out of goodwill. And so I think money, when it's complicated, when it gets mixed up with family or any types of relationships, it creates a lot of room to make it messy.
Oh, for sure. We've had Drift Monkey Neem saying expectation can only lead to disappointment.
Exactly.
And
But that's so hard, lending people money and
Yeah.
without any expectations.
I've had
Like F's like you.
no, I'm a T.
Yeah.
But no. So I always dream about what would I do with, like let's say 100억 or 1000억 that I win from the lottery. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not telling anybody. As soon as I get it, I would just want cash straight out and putting it in the bank first. I'm not telling anyone. I'm just going to for now, just keep doing what I'm doing.
Right,
my
right,
daily
right.
life. And then, when it's like Christmas, someone's birthday, I'll just give them large sums of money as a gift. They're
Really?
like, "Where'd you get it?" "Oh, I saved it up just for you." I'm not telling anybody that I got lottery.
No.
The moment you reveal it,
Yes, of course.
I become a target of like a beehive.
Everything
Yeah.
becomes like, of course you have to
Yeah.
give me money because
David, you
won
got the lottery.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the worst when
Exactly.
your good mind is taken for granted.
And it just becomes corrupt.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's actually statistics that say people who won the lottery end up less happy in life.
Yeah, that's because they splurge it, I think. We've had Pure Brian asking, do you collect interest with your lending of the money? I would write it in let's say the contract. I would
You
write
write it in?
Yeah, I would write it.
You collect interest?
No, so that they
You're
will
crazy.
actually try to pay back. It'll
You're saying like if you don't pay back until this date, there will be 10% interest?
Exactly. But I will. No, I don't. I never thought about it thoroughly. But here's the thing.
I thought you did it.
Huh?
I thought you wrote it in the interest.
Oh no. This is like an if case. I've only
So you will.
lent out like 10만 원, 20만 원, which I just gave it away.
Okay.
And they ended up paying back with more.
So you never had a contract related
No, but
lending.
if I were to, let's say, give away like 200만 원 or whatever, I would, write it in the fine prints.
that you're gonna want interest?
Yeah. 10% a month or something like that.
Oh.
I don't know.
When they exceed the time limit, right? Not from the beginning.
No, not from the beginning.
Okay.
From like the first month or the second month. But I would not expect to get that 10%.
Why not?
Let's say I lent them 100만 원 and 1 year, 10% a month. What is that like? I can't even do math. Okay? That's like 200만 원 that they have to owe me, let's say.
Yeah.
From lending 100만 원.
Yeah.
They can just give me back 100만 원.
Yeah.
I just need that there so that they can actually pay me back. Like we're legally bound, as
You want to
someone
make it
said.
as strict as possible. That's what you're saying.
You're legally bound, like Pure Bride Name said. Totally
Yeah.
agree with you. Yeah.
Yes.
10% shake name, 10% a month. I don't know. I've never been a loan shark or anybody, so I don't.
10% sounds like you want to break the relationship for good.
But it's just a way for
한 번만 더
them.
물어봐라. 이러면서 10%?
한 번만 더
This means
물어보면
a big no.
공 더 붙인다. 또 물어보면 공 더 붙인다.
계속 올라간다.
Threaten with the
Threat.
gongs.
You're the scariest type. Not the friendly
I think when it comes to money, it is.
Oh, yes.
I want our friendship to be
I think
good
that's why
friends.
you're like in the middle of Korean and being American. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're straight American, it's like, no, but you're like your Koreanness
It's like,
inside. You're like,
hey, I can.
want to,
Yeah, I can.
but I'm gonna be so American to
Yeah.
make it like interest.
Exactly. Make it interesting with interest.
Make it
There.
정 떨어지게 with interest.
All right. That was fun.
Yes.
But these are also like scenarios that probably might not happen for many of us. But
Yeah,
if it
no,
ever does,
It
hopefully you.
happens so often, David.
Really?
I've known a lot of people around me who
My gosh. Okay.
lost relationships due to it.
All right. PD님's telling me to close things off. But
Zip.
all right. Thank you so much for coming in today. See you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
That was Yulian Budian with our first half of our show. But we'll be back at 5. Don't go anywhere. See you at 5.
One, two, three, four. Your bridge to the world. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
부산 글로벌 도시재단 대표이사 전용호입니다. 부산은 대한민국의 굳건한 성장 동력으로서 물류, 금융, 영상, 관광, 문화, 디지털 첨단 산업의 중심지인 글로벌 허브 도시로 나아가고 있습니다. 이를 위해 부산 글로벌 도시재단은 부산을 대표하는 도시 외교의 플랫폼을 지향합니다. 세계 평화도시 부산의 브랜드를 강화하는 부산 UN 위크와 부산 글로벌 도시 포럼, 유라시아 도시 외교단, 개발협력 포럼, 그리고 세계 시민축제는 부산의 소프트 파워의 상징으로 자리매김하고 있습니다. 부산 영어방송도 시민과 함께 영어하기 편한 도시, 세계와 경쟁하며 더불어 살아가는 부산을 만들어가겠습니다. 시민이 행복한 글로벌 허브 도시 부산, 부산 글로벌 도시재단이 함께합니다.
The weather is so nice today. I'm sure this won't be a big deal.
A 3-second long lapse in judgment can burn up an entire mountain, which will take 100 years to recover. We can protect these lush forests if you follow these guidelines. First, do not bring flammable materials to the mountains. Second, do not cook or camp in the mountains. Third, do not litter cigarette butts. Your small actions are the first step towards protecting the beautiful forest. This campaign is brought to you by BEFM 부산영어방송.
지금 방송 광고라는 부메랑을 던져보세요. 소비자를 향해 정확히 날아가는 광고. 힘차게 돌아가는 경제. 부메랑처럼 다시 기업의 이익으로 되돌아오니까요. 방송 광고, 경제에 큰 힘이 됩니다. 부산 방송광고발전협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect.
포열 부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
안녕하세요, 티나입니다. 오늘은 저의 줌바 선생님이시자 부동산 중개인으로도 일하고 계신 멋진 분을 만나보겠습니다. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 부산에서 낮에는 부동산 소장으로 밤에는 줌바 강사로 활동 중인 김수양이라고 합니다. 이렇게 멋진 프로에 초대를 받아 인사를 올리게 되어서 무척 영광입니다. 반갑습니다.
먼저 우리 줌바가 무엇인지 청취자분들께 간단하게 소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 줌바는 라틴 댄스에서 영감을 받은 댄스 피트니스 클래스 프로그램입니다. 한마디로는 댄스로 즐기는 운동이라고 생각해 주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
우리 선생님께서는 언제부터 줌바를 배우셨나요?
사실 제가 그에 앞서 댄스 스포츠를 전공을 했었는데
네.
같은 라틴 장르다 보니까 알게 된 경로가 있었습니다. 그 강의를 처음 했던 건 10여 년 전이었는데 그때는 줌바만을 전문으로 하진 않았고 지금처럼 줌바를 전문적으로 가르친 지는 사실 그렇게 오래되진 않았어요.
선생님 그러면 선생님께서 전공하셨던 댄스 스포츠에 대해서 알려주신다면요?
댄스 스포츠는 영국이 종주국이고요. 남녀 한 쌍이 함께 호흡을 맞춰서 추는 춤으로써 총 10가지 텐댄스로 이루어져 있어요. 크게 라틴 댄스와 모던 댄스로 나뉘는데 제가 전공한 라틴 댄스에는 차차차, 룸바, 삼바, 자이브, 파소도블레가 있고 모던에는 왈츠, 탱고, 폭스트롯, 비에니즈 왈츠, 퀵스텝 이렇게 총 10가지 종목으로 구성이 되어 있는 춤입니다.
그렇군요. 선생님께서 그럼 댄스 스포츠를 전공하시게 된 혹시 계기가 있으실까요?
저희 엄마 아빠가 예전에 저 초등학교 때 백화점 문화센터에서 그걸 배우셨어요.
네.
근데 하루는 제 기억에 엄마가 아프셨던 거 아니면 아버지랑 다투셨던 것 같은데 아버지가 혼자 너무 쓸쓸하게 거실에서 스텝을 밟고 계시는 거예요. 근데 아빠 같이 해줄까? 이렇게 해가지고 같이 그날 연습을 했는데 이제 재미도 있고 저도 그렇게 해서 그 길로 이제 제가 전공을 하게 된 계기가 있었습니다. 제대로 전공을 시작해야 되겠다고 했던 건 중3 때부터 였던 것 같아요. 네, 그래서 고등학교 때는 기차 타고 이제 서울이랑 대구 이렇게 좀 유명한 선생님들을 찾아가서 레슨을 받고 작품을 받고 그렇게 이제 대학교 전공까지 이렇게. 저희는 하도 외국 대회가 많았어가지고 세계 대회 같은 거는 자주 있어요, 사실. 그래서 나가서 등수 안에는 항상 들었었던 것 같고요. 그리고 한국에서도 파이널리스트로 활동을 했었습니다.
선생님 정말 대단하시네요. 저는 선생님이 수업을 들으면 항상 음악과 혼연일체가 되시는 모습에 같이 춤을 추면서도 큰 에너지를 받는데요. 사람들이 선생님의 수업을 좋아하는 이유 또는 선생님이 가지신 수업의 노하우에 대해서 짧게 말씀해 주신다면요.
정말 피나님은 얼굴도 예쁘신데 말씀도 이렇게 너무 예쁘게 해주셔가지고 제가 너무 감사드려요. 일단 저는 제가 춤을 너무 좋아하기도 하고 음악도 좋아해서 신나는 음악에 재밌는 안무가 아니면 스스로 흥이 좀 안 나는 편이라 제가 가르친다는 입장보다 저도 함께 즐기고 운동한다라는 생각으로 수업을 준비하는데 많은 분들이 그걸 감사하게도 알아봐 주시고 느껴주시는 것 같아서 정말 제가 더 회원님들한테 에너지를 받고 있다고 오히려 생각을 해서 정말 감사하게 생각하고 있습니다.
그렇군요. 앞서 소개드렸을 때 부동산 관련 업무를 하신다고 말씀드렸는데요.
이거 제가 댄스 스포츠를 업으로 쭉 이어오다가 그 춤이 파트너가 없이는 사실 대회를 나가기도 좀 어렵고 한계가 좀 있더라고요. 그래서 춤을 내려놓고 앞으로 내가 뭔가를 한다면 난 뭘 잘할 수 있을까 하고 한참 고민을 하던 시기가 있었어요. 있었어요. 그래서 보니까 제가 말을 좀 잘 하더라고요. 예, 오랜 시간 춤을 가르쳐 왔고 동작들을 설명을 해왔다 보니까 말로 뭔가를 설명하는 데는 좀 자신이 있었고 그리고 회원분들하고 꾸준히 소통하고 뭐 관리도 하고 하니까 그런 비즈니스적인 부분도 좀 자신이 있었어요. 그리고 제가 해운대에서 쭉 살았어가지고 그 허허 벌판에 막 초고층 건물들이 들어서고 뭐 이런 어떤 역사적인 순간이 제가 있었거든요. 그러다 보니까 부동산은 예전부터 좀 흥미가 있었고 자연스럽게 이렇게 연결이 돼서 공부를 하고 공인중개사 자격증을 취득한 후에 부동산업을 하게 됐습니다.
그러셨군요. 선생님 그럼 이 일을 하신 지는 어느 정도 되신 건가요?
부동산 일을 한 지는 연차로는 한 5년 차 정도 되었습니다.
일을 하시면서 혹시 힘드신 점은 없으실까요?
춤이랑 비교를 해보자면 춤은 안 되면 되게 하면 되거든요.
네.
동작이 안 되면 연습하면 되고 뭐 안무가 마음에 안 들면 다시 짜면 되고 그러니까 저의 노력으로 뭔가 문제 해결이 가능한데 부동산은 제가 예측하지 못하는 천재지변과도 같은 그런 어떤 경기의 침체라든지 정책이 갑자기 바뀐다든지 미국에서 금리를 갑자기 올린다든지 뭐 이런 기타 등등의 그런 점들 때문에 조금 힘들 때가 있는 것 같습니다.
생각지 못한 변수가 많은 직업이군요. 네, 우리 선생님의 앞으로의 계획 또는 포부가 있으시다면요?
저는 그냥 오롯이 주어진 저의 하루하루를 열심히 살아내는 것에 요즘은 더 포커스를 맞추고 있는 것 같은데요. 요즘은 어찌 보면 지루할 수 있는 매일 반복되는 일상을 꾸준하게 지켜내고 자기 몫을 다하시는 분들이 굉장히 매력 있게 느껴지는 것 같아요. 그래서 저도 언제 어디서나 1인분은 확실하게 해낼 수 있는 사람 그리고 꾸준한 사람으로 살아가고자 그게 말처럼 쉽지만은 않잖아요.
네, 맞습니다.
그래서 노력하면서 사는 것이 저희 앞으로의 계획인 것 같습니다.
네, 선생님 가족분들에게 하시고 싶으신 말씀이 있으시다면요?
오늘 이 자리에 이렇게 영광스럽게 제가 나올 수 있었던 건 춤의 길을 열어주신 저희 부모님과 가족들의 사랑 덕분이었던 것 같아요. 엄마, 아빠, 내 짝꿍, 내 동생, 우리 아들 다 너무 고맙고 우리 모두 건강하고 하는 일 다 잘 되면 좋겠고 많이 사랑하고 특히 우리 아들 김수원 진짜 많이 사랑해. 우리 가족 오래오래 행복하게 살아요. 사랑합니다.
네, 우리 선생님의 마지막 구호는 무엇일까요?
나답게 매력있게
화이팅! 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Tina, for the awesome interview with Kim Soo-hyang-nim, who, wow, I guess a supermom, as well as a hustler, you could call her, or Superman terms like Clarence Kent. You know Clark Kent, but a female of Clark Kent, Clarence Kent. Why not? Because she's a real estate agent by day and a Zumba instructor by night. So combining her passion for connecting with people and her background in dance sports, and after competing internationally and teaching dance for over a decade, she transitioned into real estate, inspired by her love for a particular region here, Haeundae, and its transformation. And with 5 years of experience, she balances challenges in real estate with the joy of teaching Zumba, aiming to live authentically and embrace each day. She's so grateful to her family for their support, and her motto is be myself, be charming, and fighting. So awesome. Thank you so much for the interview once again. Tina, you're tuned into For Your Busan. The time is now 5:09 in the afternoon. Today's text topic is about things that you want to do or you can do at home, particularly board games. So what kind of board games do you like to do at home? And maybe if you don't have a board game or you're not a fan of board games, what kind of fun games do you like to do at home with friends? Not by yourself. We're not talking about mobile games or computer games or console games. Some fun game activity that you can do with friends, family members, or your lovers. So let us know. Text us at pound 9050 샵 9050 or a Kakao Talk message, or join us live on YouTube and let me know. Alternative for a board game, Sang-Yun Kim-nim said he'd also buy some small brick sets like a letang or a gantang to build them together. It can easily take 2 to 4 hours to make, and you could have a lot of fun. Oh, you could end up with a cool figure to keep. Good one. Nice one, Sang-Yoon Kim. Yeah, also puzzles work really well, right? Not the 2D ones, but 2D ones, of course, too, but the 3D puzzles to, let's say, you can collab with other people to make this gigantic tower or something. I know they take up a lot of space, too, at the same time, but something to keep in mind. Try alternatives to have fun. Any other stuff, any other fun games you can have, you can do. Baskin-Robbins 31 game, 고수님 said. 아파트 game, 바식님. Mafia game, sure. A lot of different games. I like them. Keep those messages coming in. You know what? We'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, yeah, actually we do. I do have a special announcement to make, though. I know here in Busan, snow is not a thing. And yesterday we talked with Haley with Kokobu. We have 0.0007% of having snow here in Busan. But elsewhere, outside of Busan, snow is accumulating in areas such as southern Gyeonggi, Gangwon's mountainous regions, and parts of Chungbuk. And also with temperatures dropping, icy roads and black ice are prevalent in many areas. So if you're in that area or going to be in that area, please drive safely by slowing down, keeping a good distance to a car in front of you, or maybe you're approaching the stop sign or stop lines or the traffic lights. Drive safely and slowly. Take small steps. Wear non-slip shoes to avoid slipping. Stay warm as cold weather continues nationwide. And this is all from the Ministry of the Interior and Safety. So take note of that, especially if you are living in Gyeonggi, Gangwon mountainous regions, or if you know someone who lives there. All right, we'll take a quick song break and we'll be right back. This is Tell Me You Love Me by Galantis and Throttle.
I've been up all week, not getting any sleep, trying to read the signs. I don't know how much more I can take, how much longer I can wait before I lose my mind. You, for heaven's sake, you take my breath away when you're not even trying. You got me wondering why. Oh, what if you were mine? Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Tell me you love me. It's easy to say what's on your mind. Say it a million times. Tell me you love me. Love me, love me, love me.
For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, bum-ba-da, zooby-dooby, ba-dum-bum. Zooby-dooby, zooby-dooby, 나의 큐파가 stupid man.
It is time for Zooby Dooby, which means it is time for a quiz and for us to have fun together. And every single day we have different themed quizzes. One day might be you guessing a city. Another day might be you guessing a celebrity, like Guess Who type. Another day might be you guessing the food that I am eating and describing to you, or sending me 2-line or a 3-line acrostic poem. Today, well, it's all about a particular city or a country. 네, 오늘의 퀴즈는요, 어느 나라나 도시에 관한 퀴즈인데요. There are countless number of cities in this world we live in. And so it's going to be about a country or a city. I'm going to be giving you hints, and you have to guess the name of the country or city. Actually, let's just pick one. We're gonna do a country. 오늘은 한 나라에 관한 문제입니다. 저희가 들려드리는 힌트 클립을 잘 듣고 혹은 힌트들을 잘 듣고 어떤 나라인지 맞추시면 됩니다. 정답을 아실 것 같으면은 정답을 샵 9050 100원의 이용료가 드는 문자로 보내주셔도 되고요. 혹은 카카오톡 search for 부산 영어방송, add us as a friend and chat with us there, or NutTube Live, send it there for no money at all. So yeah, if you think you know the answer, send it in. You can take as many guesses as you want. There's no penalty in that. 틀려도 괜찮으니까 많이 보내주세요. Okay, so the first hint that I can give you about this country is okay, the hint I'm gonna give you this hint in the second half of the quiz. But we're gonna listen to the national anthem of this country as an audio clip. So let's take a listen to the 국가. Okay, we just listened to a remixed version of this country's anthem. 방금 들으신 국가는요, 리믹스를 좀 했습니다. So that you can cheat. AI 엔진으로 치트를 할 수 있기 때문에 약간 리믹스를 해드렸습니다. So what do you think? Which country do you think of which country's anthem do you think we just heard? Another hint that I can give you, or a fact, one of the cities in this country will celebrate 30th anniversary of diplomatic relations with Busan. Very, very soon. 곧 부산과 이 30년 동안의 diplomatic relationship을 가진 도시가 이 나라에도 있습니다. Korea is not too far away from this country. 이 나라랑 그렇게 멀지 않고요. 사실 one of the most popular destinations. It was one of the most popular destinations over the summer. 여름 동안에 작년 여름 포함해서 a very 인기 있는 destination 중에 하나입니다. And the national flower of this country is 이거는 알려드리겠습니다. 이 나라의 what do you call it? National flower. 국화. 국화 is lotus. It's lotus. Okay? It's how could I say that in Korean? Yunflower. Yunflower. Yunflower is this country. And you know what? This is actually that's TMI. Yeah. I really don't like lotus seed pods. Do you know how they look like? The lotus seed pods? They look, oh man, sometimes it gives me the goosebumps because I have trypophobia. And lotus seed pods kind of give that, yeah, Okay, never mind. All right. Okay, I'm gonna give you an 아재 개그 hint number one. I have 3 today. Number one 아재 개그 hint is this country is famous for this dish, and the name of this dish has this word that's very similar to our show name. Okay? All right, that's our first 아재 개그 hint, and we're going to listen to a song, and we'll be right back. Hand clap by Fitz and the Tantrums.
Turn it up. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want your sex and your affection when they're holding you close. 'Cause you don't even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend change round. But I can make your hands clap. For your worst and best, don't ever deny. I'm like a stranger, give me danger. All you're wrong, then you're right. Secrets on Broadway to the freeway, you're a keeper of crabs. Feel no conviction, grips of rock can only sweeten your wine. But you don't even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend change round. But I can make your hands clap. 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 So can I get a hand clap?
Welcome back. We're in the middle of our Zooby-Dooby time. I asked you to guess this country. 오늘의 이 나라에 관한 퀴즈를 진행하고 있는데요. 이 나라의 이름을 아실 것 같으면 문자 샵 9050 100원의 이용료가 드는데요. 거기로 보내주셔도 되고요. 카카오톡 부산영어방송 친구 추가하시고 저희랑 소통도 가능하고요. 혹은 너튜브 라이브로 참여해 주셔서 문자 보내주시면 됩니다. 댓글 알려주세요. 펫피님 오랜만입니다. Long time no see. Good afternoon. 안경 벗어도 thank you. Glad to hear. Yeah, welcome back. Okay, so Jin Lee-nim, welcome to the show as well. I see some new people tuning in to our NoTube Live. Good to see you all. So let me know. We've got lots of guesses actually. Indo, Thailand, Vietnam. We had Daeman, Singapore, Philippines, Turkey, 호주, 일본. Wow. 전 세계 여기 나라 다 적혀 있는 것 같아요. There's so many guesses. And I love it. Keep this interaction coming in. I love the interaction, sorry. So, the first 아재 개그 hint was about a famous dish that's served a lot in this country. Second 아재 개그 hint is, okay, so this country is famous for its gorgeous weather, right? And it's got some of my favorite foods of all time there. But I know very little about this country. 이 나라에 대해서 많이 알지는 못해요. Apparently, in some regions, men grow their nails pretty long as a sign of wealth. So correct me if I'm wrong. But that wasn't the 아재 개그 hint. This is 아재 개그 hint number 1 or number 2. I'm confusing myself and confusing you guys. Sorry. 아재 개그 hint number 2. I have a few male friends from this country. 제가 한국에 이제 베트남에서 온 몇 명의 남자의 친구들이 있는데요. 이 나라에서 왔어요. That live in Korea. And when they told me that they're from this country, I thought they were great baseball players. 네. I'm not gonna say this in Korean. 한국말로 이제 번역을 해버리면 너무 쉬우니까요. 네. And the third and last 아재 개그 hint. So I told you that these were great baseball players. I thought they were great baseball players. Well, they told me in my country we don't play a lot of baseball. So baseball's not really a thing. So then I thought, maybe then they're really good at trading boats. 네. I thought that's what I thought next. So at first I thought they're really great baseball players. Remember, not female friends, male friends, okay? Only male friends from this country. I thought, they're really good at baseball. And then they said they don't really play baseball. So then I'm like, okay, maybe then they're really good at trading boats. Because that must be their thing. Yeah, so that's why. Those were my 아재 개그 hints. Hopefully you got some idea of what this country could be. We're going to listen to an audio clip of people speaking in this country's language.
Tao trả lương cho tụi bay gấp đôi. Giờ thì tạm nghỉ. Nhưng nhớ, chuyện này mà đứa nào hó hé cho ông chủ biết thì tao sẽ cắt. Thôi, tụi bay vô đi. Vô.
So we just heard, an audio clip of people conversing in this country's language. Now, a lot of people were asking if I said the country's name. I didn't say anything. If you heard something, I don't know, it must be like a radio wave ghost. Somewhere in the 90.5 radio wave, you might have heard something. The FM hertz are saying some weird things and you're hearing things. Well, if you heard it, then good for you. I gave you another hint. The national language of this country is spoken by almost 80 or close to 80 million people. That's a lot of people. A lot of people speak this country's language. And a dialing code is 84. In Korea, it's 82. This country is 84. And I didn't know this country is the world's largest exporter of cashew nuts. Wow. What's cashew nut in Korean? Cashew nut? Cashew nuts is cashew nut? Same thing. cashew nut의 수출 국가 중에 제일 큰 나라라고 합니다. I can't tell you the name of this great place, but it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. One of the most iconic destinations featuring thousands of limestone karsts rising majestically from emerald waters. It's a three-syllable, four-syllable destination, and it starts with ha. Ha teng teng e. Anyway, okay, that's that. Another fact I can give you about this country. 2 hours ahead of Korea. So 2-hour difference. So if your friend or family member decided to go on a trip to this country, just make sure that you are 2 hours ahead. Okay. Cashew nut. Indo, maybe Kazakhstan, maybe Sorry, I did my eye correction surgery not too long ago. 만학도 영어님 said 아주 똑똑하게 베트남에서 온 이야기를 들어버렸습니다. Did you really? I didn't say anything like that. Maybe yeah. All right. Okay, that's enough with the hints. We're gonna take a song break and we'll be right back. This is sorry, my eyes. How Do We Stay in Love by Zach Abel.
Everything I do to you never feels new to you. The feeling's old, however much I try. I don't know what to say to you. No, I'm not blaming you. But if I said we're happy, it would be a lie. It fell out of sync, touch, rhythm, lust. What the hell happened to us? We didn't get this close, so let this go. No, no, no. How do we stay in love? Baby, how we gonna hold it down? Oh, how do we stay in love when the honeymoon's faded out? Oh, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay in love? How do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay in love? It has been a long drought. How many days can we go without? Why did we let these sheets become so cold? Now we got the wondering I wonder what we're trying to find when we still got each other here to hold. It fell out of sync, touch, rhythm, lust. What the hell happened to us? We didn't get this close, so let this go. No, no, no. How do we stay in love? Baby, how we gonna hold it down? Oh, how do we stay in love when the honeymoon's faded out? Oh, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay in love? How do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay in love? Oh, won't you tell me how do we stay in love? Won't you tell me how do we stay in love? How do we stay? How do we? Baby, how we gonna hold it down? How do we stay? How do we stay in love when the honeymoon's faded out? When the honeymoon stay, tell me, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay? Tell me, how do we stay? Oh, how do we stay in love?
Welcome back. That was How Do We Say in Love by Zach Abel. My apologies. I got my eye correction surgery over the weekend, and from time to time, I can't see things very well. And so I have to bring it up close, but then sometimes up close I can't see it, so I have to do this. Yeah, and then I can't see. It reminds me of my dad. Sometimes my dad does that, and I'm like, well, Dad, why do you do that? And now I know why he does that. I just sometimes can't see. Anyway, hopefully it gets better over time. That's what the doctor told me. And we're in the middle of our quiz. I asked you to guess this country's name. And a lot of people were saying I said the country's name, but I didn't. And I have this friend here next to me right now. He will be featured in our next segment called My Hometown Olympics. And I was actually referring to this guy on my hints. And I'm going to see if he knows the country's name. Okay, Korea is 2 hours ahead of this country. And we've listened to people talking here as well. The national flower of this country is lotus. Steve, do you know what this country is?
I think it's pretty obvious.
Oh, is it obvious? What is it?
It starts with the letter.
네.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Is it Vietnam?
Vietnam! Ding, ding, dong! If you got that right, pat yourself on the back. 맞으셨습니다. The hint that I gave you was that few friends from this, male friends from this country, they when they told me that they're from Vietnam, I said, you guys must be really good at baseball. Vietnam.
Oh.
And then another other hint I said was, they told me, no, we're not good at baseball. We don't watch baseball. And I'm like, maybe then you're really good at trading boats. 베트남.
밤길 조심하셔야 되겠어.
Me?
Be aware of Vietnamese, bro.
No. I respect Vietnamese people. This is just part of a quiz.
I know.
It's all for fun.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Steve? Jeez.
Baseball and
why are you making this like 19 plus show?
It's really fun though.
Was it? Were they okay hints?
Yeah, 아재 개그 합격.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. So Vietnam was the answer, and I think I slipped the words out saying that I have friends from Vietnam by accident, and maybe you guys heard that, and if you did, good for you. We're going to be announcing the winner right now. We're going to give away, let's see, 뭐죠? We're going to give away 커피 쿠폰 한 장, 커피 쿠폰 한 개 to pet피 톡강이슈님. Congratulations. You win a coffee coupon. 뽐님, 최정수님, 박현성님, all guessing in. Right, correct. And then good afternoon, 최희숙님 as well, and Wanjini님. All right. Stick around because Dave from Vietnam is here in the studio.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
We have in the studio, for my hometown Olympics. Woohoo! Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, feeling good.
Yeah, you feel that energy, bro?
It felt like UFC.
UFC! On the right corner, we have... So Dave, you gotta have that moment of pause. And,
Yeah. You know it. You know
what I'm saying, yo.
Yeah, Steve is back for my hometown Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
I'm
you
so
all
excited.
doing, guys?
Oh man, the chat on NotTube is on fire today. Lots of people interacting.
Oh, for real?
And they're really happy that you're here.
Oh, that is awesome. I mean, like, you said I'm from Vietnam, right? Like, for those who don't know, I'm like half Vietnamese and half Korean.
Oh, is that okay to reveal though?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Because I already said everything about you.
Oh, man.
Without you asking for your approval.
Yeah, so anyways, good to be back. Yeah, the weather's quite cold again.
It's chilly, but we can't complain because, you know, I did a little announcement not too long ago.
Yeah.
Places in southern Gyeonggi, Gangwon-do area, it's raining a lot and it's freezing temperatures there. So compared to that area, Busan is heaven.
Oh, it's raining? I thought it was snowing.
No, snowing and raining. So it's like freezing rain and all sorts of mess.
Yeah, I think we should not complain about it, though.
Yeah, we gotta love what we have here.
Yeah, exactly. So back to my hometown Olympics. This corner is all about visiting sports clubs, associations in Busan, introducing their sports and clubs, and capturing the passion of Busan residents for these sports.
All right. So we're gonna be listening to an audio clip as per usual to guess what sport it is, right?
Let's take a listen.
Sounds like have you watched a slap contest? I know. No, this is a real sport.
I know. But
I know
like,
it's not popular in Korea. But why do you even call that in Korean?
Is it like a slap? Slap?
Yeah,
is
but that slap word in Korean is not a really good word, isn't it?
Oh, really?
The
Let's say 뺨찰싹.
뺨 때리기 운동?
뺨 때리기.
No, there is a contest. I've seen it many times.
I know, but like 뺨 때리기 운동 is quite cute.
Oh, 뺨 때리기.
The word is quite cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there is a slapping contest. But
it's not that.
It's it's
Okay.
it's not that.
Because it sounded like people slapping.
It's quite a bit violent, so I didn't bring that here.
Oh, okay.
It's I gave you a little hint.
Uh-huh.
So we did this 2번 정도 했어요. So this is the third time.
나가주세요.
No, wait.
잠시만요.
아니,
So
wait.
Dave.
No. There's a reason I brought back. There's a reason. 진짜.
갑자기.
진짜 실망을 안 시킬 거기 때문에.
뒷골 땡깁니다.
Hold on.
갑자기요.
No. Hold on.
2번 했는 거를 또 가져왔나요?
There's a reason. 이유가 있기 때문에 stay tuned. 가지 마세요.
이유가 있겠죠.
이유가 있어요.
좋은 이유가 있겠죠.
Very 좋은 이유.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
But can you guess what it is?
Well, thinking judo.
Woo! 참 잘했어요. Woohoo! Yeah, David, he's so smart.
Don't
그쵸?
try to change the vibe here. I'm not 풀렸어 yet.
Oh, okay. So like we talked about judo for like it's the third time now.
Like 11th time. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So we talked about this quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just introduce a bit of it.
Again?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
So, guys, we're diving into the fascinating world of judo, an Olympic sport and martial arts.
Just tell me about this. Just tell me one thing. What does judo mean?
Judo means the gentle way.
Oh, the gentle way.
Yeah. 그게 핵심이에요.
Yeah. 그러면 일단 그거는 그렇게만 하고
네.
이제 넘어갈까요? What's different about today's segment?
So, you know what? No. 아직이에요. 아직 그 얘기는
okay,
하면 안 될 것 같고.
Alright.
So I want to discuss about for those who love judo or like boxing.
Yeah.
They, 자주 그런 주제를 나누잖아요. If 유도하는 사람과 복싱하는 사람이 만나면 who gonna win?
Oh, wow.
어떻게 생각해요?
But what rules?
No rules. 만약에 길거리에서 만났다.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Boxing versus judo?
Boxing versus judo. 누가 이길 것 같아요?
Well, I know boxers are not hesitant to strike.
Right?
And if you are close enough, they'll strike your face.
Yeah.
Uppercut if you're down under. But I know also judo players.
Yeah.
Their stance is low.
Right.
The stance is low and they can flip people really well. Like you flip eggs.
Yeah.
Right? So I know at the same time it's going to be a tough match. I'm sure judo players will just watch out to not get hit.
Right.
Because if they get hit, I'm thinking, the boxers will win. But then if judo players get close enough for the grab, the boxer's out.
Yeah, that was 제가 하려고 했던 말이었어요.
Oh, really?
I mean, like for the boxers, they don't want to be grabbed, right?
Yeah.
From the judo players.
See, Pure Bright Name said, I vote for boxing. 1 punch, 3 강냉이 out. Wow. Isn't 강냉이 그거 맛있는 거?
이빨.
아, okay.
yeah.
gotcha.
그러니까. So 어떻게 생각해요? Who gonna win? Yeah.
이거 이제 사바사 케바케일 것 같아요.
사바사 케바케? You don't want to answer it?
If I was an AI software, 50-50 나올 것 같아요.
50-50?
네.
It's a tough question, right?
Yeah, because I don't want to disrespect any sport here.
All right.
Boxing fans will be like, boxing will win. Judo fans will be like, judo will win. So this all depends on the person.
Right. 맞아요. 전 청취자분들의 의견이 일단 굉장히 궁금합니다. So anyways, it's his third time we're talking about judo.
See,
from now, I'm gonna tell you why I brought judo for the third time.
Okay.
일단은 먼저
before we get there, what's your thoughts on it?
My thought?
Yeah, boxing versus judo.
Me? Yeah, I think it's a tough question.
You're the one who asked me.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I think boxers.
Boxers.
Yeah.
We got lots of you people who are supporting your answer, actually.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah, Gosunim also said boxing.
Boxing, like boxers, they're quite fast. Like
They're
they're
fast.
fast and like their reach, it's quite long too.
Right, yeah.
But like for judo players, they need to grab it first.
Oh, here's the thing. I just noticed. Boxers usually tend to have a very short burst of energy.
Oh, right.
I know they play like 11 rounds or whatever, but they have to be in the ring for what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
3.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like judo players, if they can avoid all the punching, all the kicking for the 3 minutes, they have the advantage.
But I think it's really hard to kind of avoid those
for
punches,
sure.
you know?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I've done neither of them. All right, let's listen to our audio clip.
So let's first listen to a clip that I had with a judo club president.
All right.
Could you please introduce your judo club?
부산에 있는 이제 우아유도관이라고 하고요. 저희 우아유도관은 이제 반여 본점부터 비롯해서 이제 2호점인 저희 지금 있는 낭민점, 그다음에 3호점 명장점, 최근에 생긴 연제점까지 해서 이제 부산에서 나름 큰 네트워크를 보유하고 있는 유도관입니다.
Could you describe the training programs or facilities available at your club and what types of judo training are offered?
저희는 일단 전통 유도 방식을 추구를 하긴 하는데 이제 조금 더 대련 상황이나 이제 대회 상황에서 나올 수 있는 상황들을 조금 세분화해서 다양한 드릴들을 이제 이용해서 하고 있고 또 저희 낭민점 같은 경우에는 이제 조금 더 다양한 체력 운동이나 보조 운동을 같이 비롯해서 하고 있습니다.
네, 맞습니다. So this place called 우아 유도관. 우아.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which has a pretty extensive network with multiple locations throughout Busan. I've interviewed other judo academies before, but what stood out during my visit to 우아 유도관 was their unique approach. Instead of focusing solely on traditional judo techniques, they emphasize training for real-life scenarios, which I found really fascinating. Another thing that caught my attention was the number of women training here. I've never seen so many women at Judo Academy before, and before, I never saw for the interview. I never saw women inside the Judo Academy before. So that's why I brought this judo for the third time.
Okay, because a lot of ladies have been picking this sport up for self-defense.
Exactly.
And things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So now let's listen to the interview clip with the first club member. Could you please say a few words about your judo club that you're proud of?
유도는 여러 명이서 같이 하는 운동이기 때문에 관원들과의 관계나 운동하는 분위기도 굉장히 중요하다고 생각하는데요. 저희 유도관은 그런 점에서 유대관계가 굉장히 좋다고 생각하고 또 관장님께서 굉장히 열정적이시고 꼼꼼하시기 때문에 기술이나 자세 같은 것도 한 사람 한 사람 다 직접 꼼꼼하게 알려주시거든요. 그런 점이 좀 다른 유도관에 비해서 자랑스럽다고 생각합니다.
How has starting judo brought about any changes in your life?
이 체력 부분에서 많이 좋아졌고요. 체력이 좋아지다 보니까 일상생활에서도 그런 거 많이 좀 느끼고 자존감이나 자신감도 좀 높아지는 것 같아요.
맞습니다. So this lady highlighted the strong relationships among the club members as one of the club's proudest aspects. 유대관계를 강조했어요. So while judo matches are one-on-one, she explained that everything outside of competition is ultimately team-based training. She believes the reason the club can offer such excellent training is because of the great teamwork among the members. Additionally, she expressed her pride in the head instructor, who is very meticulous and dedicated to teaching every detail thoroughly. Lastly, she shared how practicing judo has significantly improved her physical strength, making her daily life much less tiring, a benefit she truly appreciates.
Nice.
So, 바로 다음 클립으로 넘어가 보도록 할게요. Do you have any memorable experiences or moments while practicing judo that you could share?
I would like to say my most memorable experience would be getting my first belt. I think that was probably the happiest moment for me. It felt like I achieved something.
Why did you choose this judo club among so many others that are available?
They were the most well advertised and they seemed like they would be the most welcoming for somebody who obviously doesn't really speak Korean.
What do you find to be the most challenging aspect of judo and how do you overcome it?
Overcoming my own challenges myself is probably the hardest part. Otherwise, just maintaining fitness. It's a very body required sport.
So this woman is originally from the UK, 영국에서 오셨고요.
Okay.
And has a deep passion for judo. One of her most memorable moments in judo was receiving her very first belt.
Nice.
첫 띠를 가졌을 때인데요. When asked why she chose this particular judo club out of so many, she said it was because of their outstanding marketing, but more importantly, how warmly they welcome foreigners like her. Lastly, she shared that the biggest challenge in judo is ultimately the battle within yourself. To overcome it, she believes the only way is to keep pushing forward and never stop challenging yourself.
Exactly. All right. We have one more clip.
Right. Next, we'll dive into how you can join a club yourself. What are the procedures for joining your club and what benefits are provided after becoming a member?
보통 그냥 인스타 다이렉트 메시지 혹은 뭐 전화로 문의 주셔도 되고요. 네, 저희는 가입을 하면 이제 3개월 등록하면은 이제 8만 원의 도복을 이제 무료로 같이 드리고 있습니다.
혜택이 엄청 커요.
Nice.
So joining is super easy. Just search for 우아유도관 on social media and send them a direct message, or feel free to give them a call. One of the best perks is you'll get a free uniform worth 80,000 won, 8만 원 상당의 도복을 받으실 수 있고요. How awesome is that, isn't it?
That's good.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking to learn judo and pick up some self-defense skills for everyday life, I highly recommend checking it out. And also, 유도를 시작하시고 싶은 여성분이라면 feel free to join too.
For sure. We've had Pet Pinim saying, I want to try judo. And saying, she's so cool, the person that was interviewed. And Dobok Free, cool. Pure Brian texting in as well. And yeah, that's really good. You know, I feel like this debate of boxer versus judo or judo, it's been pretty controversial, but very engaging with our listeners.
Right.
We've had Han Sang-yup-nim pitching in their 2 cents here. 체급이 같다라는 가정 하에 복서가 일 것 같다고 했습니다.
Oh, yeah, that's what
so
I thought.
Here's a challenge for you, Steve. You have to now defend judo. Your argument is judo will win. My argument is boxer will win. Let's have a friendly talk right now.
Okay.
Okay. So my jab will take out 3 강냉이s. What's your defense here?
My defense?
Yeah.
I think I might. Whoa.
Because
you know what? Like
Yeah.
I thought, blocking my face and running towards you. But if I block my face, then you're gonna jab at my my belly or something.
Okay.
Then I'm knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really tough.
Is it?
I think so.
Everyone's relying on you because Pure Brinim said, Steve, we now appoint you as the promotional ambassador for judo. Come on, man. You're the judo king.
Oh, man. I think...
I thought you would maybe flip me.
No. I think for just 30 seconds, 일단 펀치 다 맞고 일단 잡으면 될 것 같아요.
아, 맞으면서
어떻게든 잡으면 될 것 같아요.
일단 잡아야 된다.
Yeah, you just gotta grab him first.
You're right.
Yeah, right?
Judo is all about that physical contact. You have to get a hold of that person, right?
Right.
맞더라도 일단 잡자.
그렇게 생각하면 또 다를 것 같아요.
와우, 잡히면은 큰일 나죠. Because box, you have to be away. You have to hit, avoid.
You need a distance,
But
right?
if you get caught, uh-oh. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It's really interesting song, isn't it?
Pure Bride says Steve's abachigi might take your glasses off. It'll break it.
Yeah, I think 안경 no.
Yeah, no, that's very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
We don't want to do any dangerous activity here. Yeah, BFM is a family-friendly show, everybody.
Right.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Steve. But hopefully next time, no more of this one.
All right.
Hopefully.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Steve. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
That was Steve with us for my hometown Olympics. We're going to have to wrap things up and say goodbye. Thank you all for tuning in today, and we'll see you tomorrow for a Wednesday Hump Day edition. The last song for today is no song, because we don't really have time to play a song. And so we'll wrap it up with this beat, which is our opening theme as well. See you tomorrow, guys. See you later, alligator.
부산 영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을